You drink this every single morning. Most of you never look at it, but I do. So we have 3 different coffees today. One is a premium Colombian, fresh ground, right here this morning. One is a pre-ground Starbucks, straight from the sealed retail bag, but it was ground today. And one is a massive household staple, Folgers Instant, the classic stuff from the jar or plastic. So lately, the internet has been losing its absolute mind over a viral rumor. That's why we're here today. People are claiming that mass-produced pre-ground coffee is quietly packed with ground up bugs, specifically cockroaches. Some corners of the internet swear it's a verified fact due to the factory processing. Others say it's just a cheap urban legend designed to scare you into buying expensive beans. Look, the internet loves a good panic. We all know that. And marketing departments love a good story. I don't care about either one. This lens right here doesn't have an opinion. It just shows what's actually there. So let's put all 3 on the stage and see what you're actually drinking every morning. Enough talk. Let's look at the slide. So evidence A, we'll call evidence A. A is an alpha. We're starting out at 40 power. Oh, look at that. It's pretty cool. It's gorgeous. You see those rigid interlocking rectangular walls? That is a classic undisturbed plant tissue architecture. It's clean, it's organized, and it is fully intact. Amazing. You guys, this is what coffee is supposed to look like before the industrial machine gets a hold of it. And you're looking at a single grain of coffee bean right here. So let's bump this up to 100 power. I'm going to adjust the fine focus here. So look right inside those cell chambers. You guys see those tiny little dark glossy droplets? They're reflecting the light. Those are the volatile lipids, the oils. That is where the flavor profile, the aroma, and the actual chemical integrity of the bean live. So they are locked safely inside that natural cellular vault. There's no rogue debris I see, no unidentifiable dust. So you guys burn this image into your brain. This is our biological control. So slide number 2, evidence B is in Bravo. All right, 40 power right away. The entire vibe changes, you guys. We have cell structures present. I'm not saying it's completely fake, but look at the sheer trauma to the tissue. We have broken walls, collapsed grids. It looks like a quarry explosion. So whatever factory processed this sample, they absolutely pulverized it. And it has been sitting inside the packaging, oxidizing for weeks, if not months. So let's go to 100 power and do a live scan across the field. So look closely at the surface of these fragments. It's bone dry. Do you remember those beautiful shimmering oil droplets we saw in the first slide? Yes, this beautiful one. Completely gone, evaporated into ether. You're left with a stale cellular wreckage. You guys see the difference? So now let's address the internet rumor. Look at this dark fragment right here. Is that a cockroach leg? No. Let's clear the air. So legally, the FDA treats cockroaches as a zero tolerance pest. If a factory has the infestation, they get shut down, no matter what. So the internet panic about roaches and your breakfast is busted. But don't celebrate yet, you guys, because here's what the FDA does explicitly allow under their official detect action levels. Up to 10% of green coffee beans can be insect infested or moldy because a crop fails inspection. We're talking about the coffee berry borer beetle and the coffee bean weevil. So they burrow deep into the bean while it's still on the tree, and leaving behind tunnels and microscopic debris, which is poop. You buy a premium whole bean, a quality roaster manually sorts those defective beans out. But when it's a mass ground in a massive commercial facility, that visual evidence gets entirely blended into the matrix. You can't see it with a naked eye, but you're drinking it. Go figure, right? The truth is always in the cells. Okay, so we've seen the intact biology and we've seen pulverized stale biology. So before I put slide C as in Charlie under the lens, I need to warn you. If you think a little factory beetle debris is unappealing, this final sample doesn't even attempt to stimulate nature. What we're about to see under the optics is either going to make you buy a high-end Burr grinder today or abandon coffee entirely. Let's drop the stage. Evidence C is in Charlie, 40 power. Are you kidding me with this? So look at your screen, you guys. No cell walls, no plant tissue, zero biological footprint. This isn't botany. This is heavy industrial manufacturing at its best. Okay, so let's push this to 100 power, and there is no life here. It's an engineered delivery vehicle, you guys. And to make this, they mass brew thousands of gallons of liquid coffee, and they blast it into a 500-degree vacuum chamber and flash dehydrate it into midair. so it dries instantly into a crusty residue. So any harvest defects, mold, or field bugs that were present in the bulk commercial beans, they got melted down, pasteurized, boiled, and reassembled into these perfect little golden orbs. It is the ultimate corporate filter to hide a low-grade harvest. Guess what? We're not stopping there, right? We need the absolute raw reality. Let's take sample C to the absolute physical limit of this optical system, 400 power for this test, with oil immersion. Look at that surface. It's completely fractured, hollowed out, running through the entire structural matrix. This is the exact molecular front line where coffee goes to die and gets reassembled for the sake of convenience. Dude, really? Take a good look at what's sitting in your coffee mug. So let's match the cell science to the actual commercial labels. Evidence A is the control, the Colombian whole bean. Fresh ground this morning, intact walls, fully preserved oils, and zero industrial filler. Grade A. If you aren't grinding your own beans fresh every morning, you are missing the entire point of the plant. Okay, so evidence B, bravo. Pre-ground, Starbucks straight out of the bag. Real coffee tissue, but severely wounded by time, completely stripped of its natural oils, and potentially housing a fraction of the FDA's allowable harvest defects. Grade C. That is a heavy tax you pay for cheap convenience. Okay, evidence C. Folgers in your house, right? That commercial, remember that back in the day? Coffee's ghost. No architecture, no cell walls, just dehydrated industrial residue. Grade is a D. It's a fast-acting caffeine delivery, not a biological product. Imagine that. So look at the screen right now, you guys. On the far left, you're looking at the evidence A, which is a premium Colombian whole bean. It's ground fresh this morning. So you see those clean interlocking grids? That's the pristine biological plant tissue. And those dark glistening drops inside, those are the volatile oils where the actual flavor and caffeine live. That is what real coffee looks like. So we're giving this a grade A. Now move your eyes to the center panel. This is your store-bought pre-ground Starbucks. Although it was ground today, but sure, look, it's a complete demolition site. The cellular's architecture is totally shattered, and it's bone dry because those premium oils evaporated months ago on a factory shelf. Plus, you're looking at the exact matrix where the FDA's 10% harvest defect allowance hides. So we're giving this a grade C. So finally, look at the right panel. Folgers Instant, zero biology, no cell walls, no plant tissue, just perfectly uniform engineered industrial spheres, flash dehydrated in a 500-degree vacuum. Any harvest defects or bugs in the bulk beans got melted down and reassembled into these hollow golden orbs. It's a corporate delivery vehicle, and it's not a plant. So we're giving this a grade D. The lens doesn't lie, you guys. Look, guys, I know I'm a nerd, right? So what? You have the absolute right to know exactly what you're putting into your body every single day. The corporate marketing spin completely ends when the lens begins. And you know what? No more bugs, no more cockroaches. If you want more honest, no-nonsense investigations under the lens, hit that subscribe button right now. I've got a long list of household products and foods that need a serious closer look. And corporate marketing definitely doesn't want us putting them on the stage. Drop a comment below. Are you finally ditching the jar and buying a real grinder? Be honest with me in the comments, no judgment. Well, maybe a little bit. Oh, hey, before I forget, don't forget to watch this video. It's about Takis. Is it real dust? What is it? All right, you guys, I'll see you back in the real world. Take care of yourselves and others.